Very good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of KSI Morning Brief. To begin with global markets. The technology-laden index has enjoyed an ever-widening lead between itself and the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 index so far this year due to its perceived resilience against the COVID-19 pandemic that wreaked havoc on financial markets and economy starting in March. The Nasdaq is up 10% year to date, while the Dow is down 10.8% so far. The S&P 500 is down around 6%, and the small capitalization Russell 2000 index is off more than 15% in the first 6 months of a dramatic year of events headlined by the viral outbreak. The Dow Jones was up by 2.32%, the S&P 500 was up by 1.47%, and the Nasdaq was up by 1.2%. Looking at European markets, Europe's efforts to kickstart economy hit by COVID-19 has prompted BlackRock Investment Institute to upgrade its view on European stocks to overweight, while warning of a risk that the US policy response could be scaled back too soon. The FTSE 100 was up by 1.08%, the DAX was up by 1.18%, CAC 40 was up by 0.73%. And looking at Asian markets, Asian stocks were down on Monday morning with grim milestones in global COVID-19 figures putting a dent in the start of the week for investors. Nikkei was up by 1.72%, Hang Seng was down by 1.01%, and Shanghai Composite Index was down by 0.61%. Now looking at other international news. British Petroleum has sold off its petrochemical business in a move designed to help it become a lower carbon firm. INEOS will pay British Petroleum a deposit of $400 million, followed by $3.6 billion when the deal completes, and then another $1 billion in 3 installments by June 2021. The decline in oil prices triggered by the coronavirus pandemic has damaged the finances of oil producers around the world, accelerating British Petroleum's need to cut costs and restructure. The deal will result in INEOS taking on British Petroleum's aromatics division, which produces chemicals for polyester used in clothing, film, and packaging, as well as British Petroleum's acetyls business, whose products are used in food flavorings, paints, and glues. Hundreds of thousands of people and businesses have been locked out from accounts linked to Wirecard after Britain's financial watchdog ordered the collapsed digital payment company to suspend UK operations. The Financial Conduct Authority on Friday suspended the operations of Wirecard Solutions after its parent company filed for insolvency in Germany following the discovery of a $2 billion hole in its accounts. Let's look at the latest updates on COVID-19. Total cases around the world has reached around 10.3 million, with daily cases of 160,000 have been reported during the past 24 hours. Total recoveries are around 5.6 million, and total deaths are around 500,000. Looking at Sri Lanka, total cases have gone past 2,000, and 2 cases have been reported during the past 24 hours. Total recoveries are around 1,600, with 11 deaths reported up to now. Looking at the latest updates on vaccine development, China's military has approved to use a COVID-19 vaccine candidate developed by its research unit and CanSino Biologics after clinical trials proved it was safe and showed some efficacy. The vaccine candidate was developed jointly by CanSino and a research institute at the Academy of Military Science. China's Central Military Commission approved to use this vaccine by the military on June 25th for a period of 1 year. Covaxin, which is India's first vaccine candidate for COVID-19, have granted permission to initiate phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trials after the company submitted results generated from preclinical studies, demonstrating safety and immune response. Human clinical trials are scheduled to start across India in July 2020. So that's it from KSI Morning Brief. Today we'll be joining you again tomorrow morning at the usual time. Till then, goodbye.